Subscribe to my channel to get gameplay and benchmarking videos of all the latest games as soon as they're released.
What's up guys, hope you're having a good time. We're here tonight with Ubisoft's latest masterpiece, that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Judging by the pics and videos, it's going to be an awesome thing to play this game. But we're not here to do that right now, at least not at this moment. We're going to do a graphical experimentation. We're going to start with the ultra settings and gradually make our way down to high and in some cases medium settings and see how that affects the FPS. Please note that we are not pulling the settings way down to the bottom, as that's not what a GTX 1080 is made for. Low settings will just look terrible. So let's fire up the game now and see what we get. We're in the game now. So let's go to the graphics settings and set everything to ultra. I think everything is already set to ultra. I did open the game before just for one small thing, so that time I set all the settings to ultra. Do note that we are going to change these settings as well to see the impact on FPS. Let's for the time being start the game with these settings, and we are going to do all the changes in game. Okay, so let's begin. So we are getting more than 60 FPS here, which is commendable. Not a lot more, but still it's more than 60 FPS, but still it's falling to 50 or so. Let's fast forward it a bit and move to the point where the story actually begins.
Shitface! Get down here! Cyclops got a message for you.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka! The Cyclops said you like to act tough, so act tough! Get a little closer and I will.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects his debts.
You have a lesson to learn.
If the Cyclops wants to teach me, tell him to come here himself. Never mess with the Cyclops! Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this. Nah. Thanks for the warning.
What happened to you?
It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
Hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus will bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Alexios? Maybe you could ask him for me.
I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
What does that weasel want now?
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
Wait, what? A vineyard? Malaka!
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
Since when has he had a vineyard?
Yesterday, I think?
So, Marcos, who owes me drachmi, is buying vineyards. With what money?
I don't know.
Where can I find Marcos's new, beautiful estate?
You know the statue of Zeus on Mount Ainos? It's south of that.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit. Thank you, Phoebe.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
My head. Fun's over. Tell that one-eyed freak, if he sends you here again, I'm going to cut his other eye out and feed it to my bird. I'll see Marcos as soon as I'm dressed. I'll have to go up top to get dressed. I'm not going to get caught without armor twice today.
This is amazing. Just look at the graphics. It's better than Origins. Origins had a fantastic graphics, I think. And this is currently running on Ultra, but we have to change settings. Let's see if we can get more than 62 or 63 FPS that we are getting right now. What can we change? Let's go with the resolution modifier for now. Pull it down to minimum, that's 50%. Let's see if that helps us. Oh no, this does not help us at all. What is this bloody and I don't need that. Let's put it up 200%. Okay, that's something. Okay, 31 FPS. That's another thing that we don't need. I think it's trying to modify the resolution to 1440p or maybe 4K in my 1080p screen. So that's why 30 FPS. No, thank you, sir. Get back to 100, please. Now we are back. 60 to 70 FPS. That's fine. Ultra setting 60 to 70 FPS is fine. It's desirable. It's definitely playable. Even touched 70 at a point. Still, let's see what we can change. Field of view, yeah, that's a good setting. My personal preference is always maximum field of view. I want to see as much of the game as possible on the screen. But it did not bring down the FPS that much. So I guess we can just play this game in maximum field of view setting. It won't affect that much if you're having a high-end PC. I cannot say anything about GTX 1060 or so. I'm only speaking for 1080 right now. Let's do the opposite. Let's pull down the field of view to minimum. How much does it go? 70? Okay, 85. Okay, the FPS has definitely gone up 2 to 3 FPS. Not more than that. And that's not enough. That's not enough, that's not noticeable, anything, whichever you prefer. I'd go with the clean field of view. For now, let's change it back to 100, the way it was. Good. Else. Anti-aliasing. Yeah. Go with this one. Just tune it down a bit. That always helps, but not in this case. Happening. Aliasing not help. We're still getting almost the same FPS. This wasn't the case in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We were getting around 40 to 50 FPS with max anti-aliasing. When I turned it down a notch, the FPS shot up to 80 to 90. We're not seeing that case here. It's okay. This game looks like this game is very demanding, and modern AAA games are supposed to be that way, so it's not a surprise. Still, we are getting a very decent 60 to 70 FPS. The environment is amazing, man. Look at the sea, look at the waves. Love to play this game. Look at the sharks, man. No, they're not sharks. At least that one wasn't a shark, that one was a dolphin. Dude, if these are sharks, I would love a mission involving sharks. Killing sharks, obviously. Okay, let's see what we can do. We'll further bring down the anti-aliasing. Let's see if that matters. We'll bring it down to low. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's a slight increase in FPS, not that much. 4 to 5 FPS. But again, not enough. Just turn it off altogether. Okay, it's not looking that good now. You know, jagged edges and everything. Look at his hands. Not looking that good. Look at the trees. My advice is don't play with anti-aliasing turned off. If you have a decent enough PC, don't play with it turned off. Let's restore it. Restore it to where it was, to high. This one. You can change shadows here. That should have a good effect. Okay. Get down to very high from ultra. What happened? Did my game crash? Oh, okay, I get it. Changing shadows requires a game restart. I totally forgot that. I'm so sorry, guys. The game is restarting. For those of you who is thinking what's running on VLC player here, it's the 8th season of the series 24. It's an American suspense thriller series. So if you have not watched it, I definitely recommend you go and watch it. You will like it. Okay, game is back up. Now it will start with very high shadow settings. The UI is almost the same as Origins. Origins was a great game. I loved it. I played it till the very end. I tried to make it to 100%, but I just didn't have the patience, so uninstalled it. I hope this game will be as good. Okay, so we are back here with very high shadows, and okay, I saw 81 FPS. Is that correct? But again we are down to 50. Did not give any such advantage over FPS. Change it back to ultra high. Yeah, this will restart the game again, but don't worry, I'll fast forward it for you this time. Let's change it back. Yep. We're back to ultra shadows.
I'll have to go up top.
Still getting 75, 81 FPS. 60 to 70 mostly.
Let's get this on.
Επικαλούμε σε μάκαρ, πολιόνιμε, πάτερ και ιέ, σκυπτούχε, κούρε δημάτορ, ο τριόκος με οδηγέ των κομμών, ελθέ μάκαρ, μίστε σε φρίον και χαρημένος εή.
Okay, let's see what else we can change. What do we have here? We have texture details, we have terrain. That much different here. We have clutter. I know what it will do. It will make it look very bad. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Fog, I haven't faced any fog yet. Water, SSR. Oh my god, no, I don't want to decrease SSR, man. We have clouds. Cloud settings hardly matter. And until you play the game by looking up at the sky all the time, cloud settings won't matter. We have texture detail. Don't want to bring that down. Game will not look good. We have character detail, ambient occlusions. Let's change the depth of field for now. Let's bring it to low. Let's see what if. Not much. Still we are stuck at 60, 63. Not much. Let's put this back, and what we can do. Environment details. Let's change environment details. Let's put it to very high. Okay. We're playing with very high environment details now, but the results are not so much different. I can see the FPS is more or less same here. It's around 50 to 60, sometimes 60 to 65 or so, something like that. Not a huge difference. Let's change it back. Change the environment details back to maximum. Okay, we have goats here. Have any other animal? We have a man. Okay, we have a wolf. Yes, we have a. Okay, and he's fighting the wolf with his hand. Really, anything can happen in a game. He has a blade on his back. Why doesn't he take it out? I think it's some equipment issue. I have to equip it for that. Anyway, what graphic settings can we change next? I'm thinking about texture detail. So it will look not that good with medium textures. Textures are looking really crisp, even though the detail has been turned down. Doesn't seem like it. And the FPS is still stuck at a little above and below 60. So we are not seeing any significant change in FPS here. We have changed, we have decreased, we have increased big settings such as details, anti-aliasing, everything. And few of the settings are left. We can change those as well, but I don't think they will bear more significant results because they are small settings. So we can confirm here that the lowest FPS, lowest observed FPS that was here was around 50, and the highest FPS that I received here for one moment was 85, because that's when I was climbing a wall. Most of the screen was covered by the wall. That's how. And average FPS is around 60 to 70. Quite playable, quite decent on all settings ultra. So if you have a GTX 1080 and if you have a nice processor, not necessarily 8th generation, I think 7700K will also do. You may go ahead and buy this game. You will not regret it, trust me. A detailed review of graphics, FPS, CPU temperature, GPU temperature will follow after this one within a few days. So subscribe to the channel if you want to follow all the videos, and like this video if you liked it, and do share it with your friends, and do come back for a detailed explanation later. Okay, thank you guys.